Hello, and welcome back to the Tipping Stars podcast, episode 31 today. No nose, no mustache. Luigi is giving you a little wave. If you can't see him, pull it up. He's giving you a wave. He's unstrapped now.
He's always been unstrapped. I don't know what happened. Or maybe not, but at some point in time. I don't know how or when, but yeah, he's unstrapped, so he's no mustache, no nose. Stripping Luigi.
That's a pretty cool
The way
Luigi.
should be.
That's a pretty cool Luigi, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for what we have for you today. I'm Nintendo James. Today I'm joined by J Matthew, Nindude, and the Nathan 709, and Luigi in that state. With no many names.
In what state, James?
The state of Luigi.
I think you can see it.
I think we all know.
It's in the state of no nose, no mustache, no strap Luigi. Strapless Luigi. How we will like the Luigis.
That's how, besides this, look at this. Ew.
Ugh. Why is...
Get that away.
He doesn't even have his overalls off.
What the hell? He's wearing clothes.
He has a mustache and a nose.
And a nose? I miss
What
the
the
80s
heck?
when Luigi didn't have a nose in the Nintendo magazines. Things aren't like they used to be.
Let's move on. So, we like video games here. We've been playing some video games.
I like video games.
Can we have a hell yeah for we've been playing some video games?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Thank you. I was just as enthusiastic as I wanted. Jason, have you been playing some games that you would like to share?
Yeah. So first off, I'd like to preface, I wish I'd played Resident Evil 2 more. That's one of the ones I just picked up. Funny story. I went to go buy it at GameStop one day, like last week, and I got ID'd.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, GameStop, right. No, we're actually on their side now because we'll get to the whole debacle with the, cases and things like that. But I got ID'd at GameStop I've only been ID'd once before, and it was when I was like 10 trying to buy GTA 5 on PS4. So yeah, that was weird. And then they went behind the counter to like look for the disc, and they couldn't find it for 10 minutes, so I couldn't get it there. So then I bought it on Best Buy, brand new, and now I have it. And I wish I got a chance to play it before the podcast, but I haven't. So all I've really played, for the most part, I'd say, is Rhythm Heaven Groove. And yeah, it's my first Rhythm Heaven game, and I didn't even really want it, but having not to say I didn't want it, but like it wasn't like a thing where like I need to pick this up. But the things that got me to do it were, one, I had like enough like free like spending money, and especially because it was only $40, it wasn't $70 or $60. So I was like, and it's not a game that I need to like worry about like 20 hours of story. No, it's just like you sit down and you play some fun mini games. I was like, this is gonna be fun, and it was. I just sat down a few days, sometimes like for 15 minutes before work, and I play some Rhythm Heaven, and then the music's great, especially in the remixes. And I don't. Is it like well received? Like, do people do people have like hot takes about the game, or like is it just like oh yeah, it's Rhythm Heaven? I haven't seen much.
I haven't seen much
either.
like hot takes or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's Rhythm Heaven. I don't know. They can't really mess it up.
It's
Yes.
hard to get that wrong.
It's been a lot of fun, and I wanna finish it. I've only gotten through like 9 levels, 2 remixes. But I'm happy I picked it up. I've also I played a little bit of Scott Pilgrim because my favorite game of all time is Castle Crashers, and it's a similar style, and I like Scott Pilgrim, so I was like it was like peeking out of the corner of my like case of games. I was like I should play some of this. And I played some Stardew Valley, and that's probably about it that I can think of. And yeah,
With Resident Evil 2, because you played like the opening, because I see you've got like the PS5 version back there, which is one of those weird ones, I think, because like it's backwards compatible with PS4. Do you know if it's like enhanced for PS5 at all?
I think that because it was a remake for PS4, and then years later they put it on, like they made like a dedicated PS5 version. I think the graphics are even better on PS5. Like it is like
Right.
it
is an upgrade.
Yeah, like a 0.5 like upgrade. Yeah, I don't think it's
Mhm.
the same as the PS4 version at all, because I had the PS5 version of Resident Evil 4 remake as well. I mean, that's newer, so maybe it came out during the. I think it came out during the. Yeah, it did. It was like 2021.
It did, yeah.
And I know that had a PS4 version, but I think they're definitely like even better. Because it looked gorgeous, and I don't know, it just seemed like I can kind of tell it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I played the remake of 4, it was like a few years. It's like 2023, so PS5 had been out for a while. But so it was like a PS5 game, but I played it on PS4, and you could kind of tell, like, it wasn't a bad way to play the game, but you could tell that it wasn't made for that.
Mm-hmm.
That it was made for like more powerful hardware. But yeah. JR, you've been gaming much? Been gaming?
Honestly, not as much as recently. I've been kind of just doing some other things. But I have been playing a lot of Splunky 2 with my friends.
Huh.
It's pretty fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I have the first one, but I haven't played much of it.
It's actually really fun.
What kind of
Especially
game
with
would you say it is?
friends,
It's not a puzzle game, is it? It's like
It's
platforming
like
almost?
a 2D platformer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
It-
it's like a 2D dungeon crawler type thing, but I think it's a roguelike. I
No,
think.
there's no
Isn't it?
rules. No, because you all have the same abilities. Like you do the same things. Like everyone has a whip. Everyone jumps. Like
Yeah, but I
literally
mean,
does
like
the same
it's
thing.
kind of like, isn't it kind of randomized every run?
The enemies are, and like the booby traps are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
As for me, I just played the new Star Fox on Switch 2, which, I mean, we talked about it on the podcast. We did an episode about it, and I was very underwhelmed by the reveal of it, and I think justifiably so, because it 10 years between games, and it's kind of the same thing. But having said that, I hadn't really given a lot of time to any of the other versions of Star Fox 64, and so it was kind of a fresh experience for me. And I went through it. I've done a few runs, so I've seen all the different levels. I've seen the like true ending, and it was a lot of fun. I do kind of think that I wanted a bit more out of it. Like when I finished it and I saw everything there was to do, I did feel like I was kind of craving some more new levels and stuff. But it's a fun game. It's cool. It looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's nice to be able to like say that I am a fan of a game in that series now, because there's a pretty notable Nintendo franchise. But now I am playing Metal Gear Solid 2. I did the first one like nearly a year ago, and now I'm doing the sequel, and it's crazy. It's bonkers. I think I'm near the end, but playing it on my CRT every night.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
cool.
cool as hell.
Sick. What is the order?
Dude, I really want to
like,
CFT.
Is it super simple, the order of like how to play Metal Gear Solid? Like just 1 through 4, like 5, or because I know there's with Metal Gear Solid, I don't know, 2 or 3, whatever. There's like 4 different versions. I don't know how that works. Because on PS2 over there, I have like another version compared to a version I have separately. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so I don't fully know. 2 had another version, and then 3 had another version. And I know, like, I think it's MGS2 Substance and MGS3 Subsistence. And I know Subsistence adds like more of a modern third-person camera as opposed to like the fixed angles and the top-down sort of stuff. But I mean, I'm just playing the ones that I have, that I bought. I must have bought nearly like 10 years ago for like 75p each, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 is the end of like Solid Snake's story. and then 3 is a prequel. But
What's the
I
one?
don't know. I'm just playing them in order.
Yeah, not the one, because I know they just put 4 on modern platforms for the very first time. What was the one they just remade before that? That's like, oh, you can play it standalone. Even though
Oh,
it's like 3, is it?
that was 3. Yeah,
Yeah, you can
it
just
was
play that
Snake
one, or
Eater.
what?
I guess so because it is a prequel.
Hmm.
But I mean, I'm playing it next after this one because I just wanted to play them in
Okay.
release order.
Yeah.
But like what you were saying, Jason, about getting ID'd, buying Resident Evil, I had that with the first Metal Gear Solid game when I bought it when I was 14, and I went into CEX and I saw it on the shelf, but like I had to get them to get it from behind the glass
Yeah.
because that's where they keep all the old games. And on the back it says that like, oh, it's 15 and up, and they looked at me and were like, are you? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And they like, I didn't have any ID with me or anything, and it went like back and forth for so long. But eventually, I don't even remember how, but somehow I convinced them. They're like, "Yeah, I'm definitely 15," and they did sell it to me. But like,
It's like, okay, what if you told the truth? It's like, oh, I'm actually 14. It's like, oh, 15. You gotta be like, that's such a weird like
Better luck next year,
Yeah.
champ.
15 to play like champ.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just find it funny that they just took my word for it.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess
And then
they can. Would you have? Do you get an ID at 15? I assume you do. If
Yeah.
oh,
Do you?
okay.
Really?
you could have something that
Okay.
is
Yeah,
ID.
I had no like identification until I had my license.
I had like a school ID.
To be fair, when I
That's
had my
about it.
license, I was like 16 or like freshly 17. So I guess that's kind of not too different. I don't know. School ID, yeah.
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 Yeah. That, I
Yeah.
mean,
But it's cool. I really like Metal Gear Solid, and I'm looking forward to getting to the others. And this one's really good. And I know it gets super twisty at the end, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Are you playing with like tank controls and all on like the old system, or like what are you playing? What version are you playing?
I am playing it on the PS2, but it's not tank controls.
Oh, it's
like
not.
if
That's good.
it
I was
if it
thinking-
changes angle, then you go in the direction that you're
Okay, good.
that it looks like.
Whenever I think of any popular PS2 franchise, I instantly think, oh, it's tank controls, like Devil May Cry, Resident Evil. So that I'm kind of surprised. I kind of thought Metal Gear was tank controls for some reason. I just immediately think they're all tank controls, and I'd never want to play tank controls. So
No,
I was
it's
like,
tank
where can I
controls.
get a modern remake? That's why I didn't play Resident Evil 4 for so long. To be fair, it's not tank controls at all, but that's a similar situation where I was like, sorry, I don't know why I just said Resident Evil 4. That's not a good comparison, but I guess I'll just note, like, I had Resident Evil 4 for like forever and ever on like so many platforms, and I'm just like, I don't want to play it this way, or like on the Wii, it's like cool, but like I don't want to like hop my Wii and play through this. So it was really nice to play it on PS5.
There are a lot of games that I always think when they come out with like a new remaster or something, it's like, oh, but I have no reason to buy that because I already have the original. It's like if I really want to play it, I can. But also, the originals of most games now, by like modern standards, are so difficult to go back to because they just didn't have all that stuff figured out. But Metal Gear Solid is like holds up so well. Like the first one as well on PS1. Like there's really nothing that makes it feel that dated.
Well, that's good to know because I mean,
Well, there are some things, but like
I do own the PS3
totally doable
collection, the HD PS3 collection. But if I wanted to play it on PS2, I have them all. I have it like a cool. It's right above my pointer finger. That really cool like special box collection of all them.
Oh yeah.
So that's good to know. But what's so weird about that collection is, I mean, I could get up and show you, but I guess I will. Just 1 second. It's got the PS1 box art in a PS2 case, so it like looks really weird.
Oh yeah, but isn't your PS1 box art just like the white background with the logo on it?
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. It's not like the box. It's not like the cover art. It's I'll just show you. So obviously you got the normal like spine and front, everything like that. But then since the first one's a part of the trilogy, but it's a PS2 collection, got the spine, right? And then you got the front, which looks like that.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, except the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They could have easily
Oh, that's really weird.
Well, that's what I was pointing out
That's
to you
weird.
was the side.
Yeah, no, I
Mm.
realize that now. I
Yeah.
initially just looked at the artwork, but
They could have just easily put the top banner with and removed the 2, but they were like, let's make it look like a PS1 game because it is. I wonder, is the disc just a PS1 disc? Yeah.
I assume it must be.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I mean, to be
okay.
fair, it wouldn't be that old at the time, so they probably had enough copies to just be like, oh, let's just print them for the. It's not like the PS1 was retro, right? Like, so I don't know why it didn't
Yeah.
have them, but anyway,
Yeah.
put this back.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
Nathan, what you been playing?
So I actually been playing a lot of Mario Kart World again recently, which I haven't like fully played since like last year at some point. I've been playing a lot for something coming up, and it's been pretty fun. I've been playing a lot of like the missions, like the free roam missions and stuff, which I didn't realize there's like 400 of those, like the P switches. There's like
Yeah, there's a lot.
lot of those there. I didn't realize that, so that was pretty cool to find out. Besides that, I also got Star Fox when they came out. I haven't finished it yet though, but because in the last week I was planning to, because I got Star Fox and Rhythm Heaven. I was planning to play some of those for the podcast. Then I got sick, and then I was working on other stuff for something upcoming, so I didn't get around to it. But what I'll say for Star Fox is I think it's like, yeah, even though like, everyone was saying, oh, it's just Star Fox 64 again, I think it's a very good like starting point again for people who haven't played Star Fox. I haven't, like James said, I haven't finished one either before. This is the first one I've really fully played, like starting to play. So I think it's a good like starting point, and hopefully after this to just kind of do some more interesting things with the franchise. But yeah, no, I'm excited to finish that. Rhythm Heaven, I also wanted to play. This is also my first Rhythm Heaven game, but so far it seems like I like it. Like, it's not like anything groundbreaking. It's just like kind of that short kind of game you'll play for a little bit, get like a burst of whatever, and then just play in short spurts, I guess, and then move on with it your day. I think it's all it needed to be. So I'm excited to play that. Me and my friends started playing Skyrim recently, actually.
Really?
I just, but yeah, one day they were
You
just like,
say
yeah,
you and your
my
friends,
friend,
it's-
like,
how does that work? It's a single player game only, right?
we're just
no?
playing at the same time.
Oh, okay.
They all bought it one night, and I wasn't there, but the next day I hopped on and bought it on Steam. It was like really like, it was like $13 on Steam. So I started playing that, and I think that's it. Oh, actually, I started finally getting the Mario Party games on GameCube, which I've been after for a while, and
That's pretty cool.
because me and my friends been playing Mario Party, the newest one was Jamboree, for a long time. Since that came out, that's like all we've been playing, like when we hung out for like Mario Party. So I wanted to switch it up. So we the GameCube ones I'm like very unfamiliar with. Like I don't know like nothing about those. So I was like, I know they're expensive, but I'm gonna try to find one. So I found Mario Party 7 and 5. We played 7. It was pretty. It was interesting. It was pretty cool. So I think what we're gonna try to do is once we have like a couple more, we're gonna like put it in like a hat and like pick like which
That's
Mario
cool.
Party game to play, which would be fun.
Do you have DS?
Because
Because
do
you
have
guys could
DS,
get
yeah.
your 3DSs and DS and do
That's my
download
favorite
play
one.
if you land on
That is true.
That is my
I never
favorite
thought
one.
about that.
That
My DS is my favorite one too.
the one I've always
I
wanted
never
to
thought
own
about that.
is 6 on GameCube. I wonder if you want to get that one next because it has that cool.
Yeah,
well,
6.
first of all, people say it's the best one. Second of all, it has the day and night cycle, so
Mm.
you should maybe get that.
6. Yeah, 6 is one like trying to find it. That is the most expensive one I could find. Like
okay.
Is that
that
is
like,
6 the one that came with like
ridiculous.
the microphone?
Yeah, so 6 and 7 have the microphone. So I bought the microphone for 7, which is it was really cool like feature to that. And yeah, so both of them had like the big box, like you could get the microphone with it. So I bought the microphone as well, for 7. So yeah, no, I'm really interested to try those because again, like I think the N64 ones, like they're on the NSO. I've like even like the music and like everything from those games, like I've heard growing up over the years, and like they're kind of like nostalgic in a way. And then on the Wii, like 8 and 9, and then the Wii like 10 and all that, I grew up seeing those. But the GameCube ones are ones that I just really just very are like I'm not familiar with at all. So I'm excited like to try those out for the first time and
Mhm.
see what they're like.
Have you? And did you say you might have already said it? Did you play both of them already? 6 or 7?
We
and
played
8?
7. We played around a 7, which
Or
was
not
pretty
8.
fun.
5 and 8.
5,
It
I
was
just
5 and fuck. 7. 5 and 7.
7, yeah. 5 I haven't played yet. Probably next time we're gonna try that one out. But 7 was pretty interesting, pretty fun. The mic stuff was pretty cool. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, that's really it. We're gonna try out 5 next time. So I'm excited. But yeah,
What are all the ones
that's
you
it.
own?
Nice.
If you want to make a hat real quick.
Like just a rundown.
Yeah, real quick.
I have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 3 on Switch: Super Mario Party, Superstars,
Superstars.
and Jamboree. I have Star Rush and Island 2 on 3DS, and then I have the DS one.
So we're only
Those won't be
missing,
going in the hat.
like 8,
I'm
6.
I'm missing.
The
Well, I have
advance.
I have an 8.
On the original
Oh, you do
3.
have the original 3.
I
And
yeah.
a 7.
I don't have the original 3. The original was at Too Many Games when I was there 2 years ago, and like it was on the last day when I
Yeah.
bought like 3 N64 games there. I bought like Mario Golf, Star Fox, Tennis, all in a bundle, and I wish I just because I had cash, I had leftover cash.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just didn't get that one.
I feel like, because I was
Anyways.
with you for that, I feel like you were choosing, like, you were either going to get tennis or party.
Yeah, and I
And then
wish
you
I just
went
went
you
for.
went with tennis.
I wish I went for all 4 because he said the guy was like, I'm gonna bundle it up, like just give you a deal on like all 4 or on whatever you pick. So I wish I just got them all just to because I had like enough cash just left over that I could have done it, but I don't know. I didn't do it.
I don't know.
But yeah. So
It'll come around again.
it'll come around.
So-
I think I'm gonna try to get the N64 ones at some point. If I ever
How
go to
much
Too
were
Many
they
Games
selling
again,
it
try to look for those.
for?
I forget now. They weren't all too bad. I don't
No, they
think
weren't-
it
they
was
weren't the best.
reasonable
Price.
for. Yeah, I don't know.
64 games. I
I'm
feel like they weren't as crazy.
Mhm.
Not that they were ever insane, but like,
No,
I don't know.
yeah, but yeah. So I've had like I've had every Smash Bros, every Mario Kart. I think Mario Party was one franchise I wanted to like collect all of, and I'm getting there now, which is cool. So yeah.
Speaking of collecting every game for a
Alright.
franchise, you brought Too Many Games. Maybe I can talk about that for a few minutes.
Yes, I was gonna say you
Got
should
to go
talk about
back.
Too Many Games because you were there.
Got to go back. So I always go to Too Many Games every year. You guys have been there twice with me. Well, James and JR and Jack were there, and then Nathan, James, JR, Brandon were there.
Mhm.
And I always go every year, but I didn't go last year, and I regretted it. And I tried to go like super close to it happening, but I couldn't make it. But I went this year for one day on Saturday, and I got to see a bunch of creators who because I hadn't got up to a creator in like 4 years or something, or like 3 years, because I don't think I'd talked to
Yeah.
anybody at 2024. But that
I
was
don't
so
think you did.
nice. I had some great interactions with the likes of Scott the Waz again, and beat 'em ups, and Zofar. Shout out Zofar.
Oh,
Our good buddy. Yeah, we're actually best friends now. We're just like that, me and Zofar. Anyway, I don't know who else there was. I'm already forgetting. Like I said to James earlier,
we
my
meet Max.
memories-
You've seen Max again.
Well, yeah, I was gonna get to that. So yeah, I saw our good buddy Matt on Max. He's been on an episode before. I'm sure you know him otherwise, but yeah, that was super nice. And that's like that's the only place I ever see him. So it's like, I don't know, that's like the sacred event is Too Many Games, where I get to see Max. We get to talk and hang out for a bit, and that was so cool. And he's doing his thing, and you know, he's a great guy, and it's always nice to see
Okay.
our good buddy Max. If you're watching,
Yeah.
we love you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I picked up Psychonauts on Xbox, which is cool. I've always wanted to own the original copy of that game. I have it. I have the limited run version on PS4 over there, and I don't think I owned the original because I feel like it was expensive for a while. Maybe I'm imagining things, but it was only like $20. Then I bought Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer on 3DS because it was the last Animal Crossing game I need to own to have every Animal Crossing game physically. aside from
Oh.
the Japanese version of the 64 edition, but that doesn't really count. And there was one more. Man, what was it? What is wrong with my brain? What did I get? Psychonauts, Animal Crossing, and Super Paper Mario on the Wii. I don't know. There was no reason why. It was just like, oh, it's $20. I'll pick it up with Psychonauts. And yeah, that's pretty much that little Sonic popsicle wooden thing. I bought that from it was Beat 'em Up's friend or something, because he
I
was
think so,
covering his
yeah.
booth when I got it.
Because when I was there 2 years ago, I remember like
Yeah.
Kim was there and he was there,
Yeah,
and
I
like
think
their
that
friends were
was-
there with them.
Yeah, it was someone else's booth.
And Brandon
I
also
don't know.
got one of those 2 weeks ago too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
did he? Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the
I
same. Yeah.
forgot. Wouldn't you know? But yeah, it was.
And what's
all
cool, I think,
quite fun.
because I was looking back on our episode from that year, and what he kind of pointed out when he noticed, there's like every one of those is different because the gumball,
the
you know,
eyes
like
move
the
around.
ice
Yeah,
cream,
it's so
like
cool.
so yours and Brandon's are unique,
Yeah,
which is cool.
that's really
So
neat.
you have like
That is
different
pretty
ones.
neat. Anything notable that happened? Not that I can think of. It's nothing too interesting. I just want to go over that, like, oh, I did this again for the first time in 2 years. But yeah,
Dude, I
Just
want to go
mention it.
back now. Just after seeing your video,
Mhm.
after seeing not your
Yeah.
video, after seeing you there, and like all that stuff, I want to go again.
you got it.
So
We all got to go.
we'll see. Maybe next
Yeah.
year I'll go.
Yeah. But overall, it was just
see.
really nice to be back, and I felt like I was back
Yeah.
back in my element. I love that place. Always will. So anyway, that's about it. Thanks for letting me
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
gladly,
like
mate.
notable moments have happened there, man. So like
Yeah.
it's been
It
5
is
years since I went the first time.
yeah.
Oh, wow. It is just I feel like a lot of other gaming conventions, like maybe it's just because that's the biggest one that I've been to, but like it feels like such a special
Yeah, it
big
definitely is.
event.
Yeah.
So
And I think the closest thing you'll find is there's like a East Coast has too many games, and then I think, is it even West Coast? I have no idea. It might just be Southeast
Oh.
Coast. But Siege is getting bigger and bigger as
Yeah.
the years go by.
I
Southeast
think
Game
that
Exchange.
the West Coast has like SoCal Retro.
Yeah,
Convention
yeah.
or something.
But Too
They
Many
have
Games is
that,
by far the biggest one that's like that.
Oh yeah.
And we used to be able to say, oh, it's like unlike other big gaming conventions like E3 and MagFest and whatever the other one is. There's one more that I can't think of that's pretty big. But those
PAX.
don't PAX. But those, I mean, maybe some of those exist, but like those aren't relevant at all anymore. So it's just like, oh, this is just like the biggest gaming convention, and that's just put it out there.
I remember like 5-6 years ago, like going to PAX was something I really wanted to do for some reason. Like I really wanted to go. I think people were going to PAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like ever since like you went to
Seeing
Too
you
Many
went to
Games that one
PAX.
year, I was like that was like Too Many Games like went up, like was the top, and then I got to do that, which is cool.
going
so it's
to
definitely one like
E3 was a big dream.
yeah,
like back in
that
the day.
too.
Like that would have been so bad. Like it would have been so. It'd be like going to Disney like in the biggest time of the year, because you just like you'd go and it'd
Yeah.
be this huge spectacle, but you'd
Yeah.
probably just spend it waiting in lines and being in huge
Mm-hmm.
crowds and trying to get food and being
Yeah,
dehydrated.
realistically, it would not have been
Be expensive.
like a great experience. Oh yeah, but like
Oh yeah.
back when I don't know, when it was at its peak, and like
Mhm.
you can kind of remember a lot of the presentations and announcements that happened,
Yeah.
and I think it's the idea of just like being there for that moment was really
Yeah.
appealing.
Mhm.
But realistically, it would
No.
not be
Yeah.
great. But I mean, it will never happen now. So
Sure.
Yeah, and like I think like somewhere like Too Many Games is like a more like homey kind of like feel to
Absolutely.
it, where like
Yeah.
you know
it's a proper
not,
like community thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Right. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there we go. We have some news. We have some
Yeah.
news. The gaming industry has some news, and all
A
of
lot.
it is bad. All
been
of it
so
is
bad.
terrible.
It's been so bad recently.
it's
It's
just
so
been like the
bad.
worst like 2 weeks in like gaming like forever.
Yes. So
I would say
we
forever. It's been pretty bad for a while.
yeah.
But this
Oh
is like a
yeah,
big,
probably
like,
it's been awful.
boom.
It's been bad.
it's a bad sign of things to come. But
Yeah.
first of all, we got some new information about GTA 6. which is not information about the game, but information about the
Usual.
kind of the surrounding elements of the game. So we got some pricing. The standard edition of the game is $80, and there's a I don't know, I think it's a premium edition or complete edition or something, where if you want all the extra stuff, if you want everything that comes with the game, that'll be $100, please. $100, and they open pre-orders, and they also said that the physical edition of the game is a code in a box. So you can pre-order right now a code in a box for $100.
Which doesn't even drop until months after the actual game comes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can pre-order it now for like September, and on top of that, they're doing this without having shown any gameplay.
Yeah,
all we've seen is like cinematic cutscene shots.
It's July.
It's July. There is no gameplay, like not even a second of gameplay has been shown, and people are dropping $100 already for nothing in a box.
I just looked up the Canadian prices for GTA 6.
Oh, I can't imagine. Oh my god.
It's $109.99 for the standard edition, which is what Mario Kart World was like when it was $80 in the States. And the Ultimate Edition is $140.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna get it. No, I'm not. No, that's ridiculous. For a digital game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I think the deluxe edition is like you kind of have to buy it if you like have any like significant interest in the game, because I think what I've heard is it locks up actual like full on areas and like stores and stuff like that, which you can probably just, I mean, like I was gonna say like, oh, you could probably just buy it if you get the other, but like at that point you're just paying it anyway. So like I don't know, it's insane. And then I don't think that either of the price points are justified at all, but I can see where they're coming from with like it's GTA 6. This is probably the biggest gaming release that's ever going to happen. So like people will pay whatever you tell them to. Same case with Mario Kart World. They know it's going to be like a constantly selling thing for the whole lifespan. So let's make it $80. But I don't think that justifies the price for just to put that out there. But that must be what they're thinking, at least. And
yeah, like with the price of Mario Kart World, like it's awful. But at the end of the day, I still would have been like, I kind of want to get, and I I got it with the bundle, but still,
you still bought it. Yeah.
I still bought it.
Yeah, no,
but, like,
you can really tell that they're like abusing the power that they have over like people's like need for like to play this game. And
it's the name GTA, and it's been like 13 years. So it is quite literally the most anticipated game release in history. Maybe like there's an argument to be made the most anticipated like media release.
Yeah.
Like they hold so much power that the fact they can literally say it's $100 and it's a code in a box and you haven't even seen any of what the game actually looks like, and people are paying it now because of course they are.
Yeah.
Because like it's got the name and it's like just ridiculous.
The thing is, if there was a physical version, it would sell like a lot of copies because people have been wanting this game for like years.
Yeah, but like that's not even the point anymore, I feel. Like whether or not this does have like a big enough market or whatever. It's the fact that like they know that they can get whatever they want out of the consumer based off of like they know how much they want this game, to the point where they can just completely do it however it is that benefits them, like doing it digitally benefits them, doing it in a code in a box, like it just benefits them. And so it's kind of this like give and take kind of situation where it's like they don't feel like they have any need, I guess, to
they've already got they've got all they could ever need.
Yeah. It's like I don't think it's like whether or not I don't think it's the case whether or not like a physical game would sell or not. It's just purely the fact that they know that they don't have to do it. So
They
they
don't have
just
to do it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you want the game, you're gonna buy it. You're just gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And the
right?
same people
Like,
who wanted the physical version, if there isn't one, they're gonna probably just buy it anyway.
they're gonna buy it anyways. Which is true.
But also, I was thinking, like, the fact that there is no physical, this game is going to be huge in terms of like file size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
would have
gonna-
been like 7
it's-
discs. I know. Yeah.
But like, what I mean is, yeah, that's a good point. But also, like, you're gonna have to download all of that to your
That's
own
a
storage.
great point too. It's gonna be
And it's
your
like-
one game forever.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, of course, most like PS5 games, even if you get them on disc, there's like a 90 gigabyte download, which sucks. But at least the disc takes some of that. And it's like, there's no disc for this game, which we know is going to be like 7 terabytes. It's like, you have to
It's
put
like-
all of that on your storage.
Every Call of Duty is like 400
Yeah.
gigs. That's like
Also,
an
like-
entire console. I can imagine what GTA
I
I feel like
is.
that's a whole conversation in itself. Is like, I guess, where is the line for storage or for like how much a game can be in size? Because now it's like I feel like they're getting to the level with like their technology of just like a game can be like as big as it can possibly be. And so like I guess in terms of like physical media, where do we go from like discs? Do we go to like hard drives? Do we go to like these like they're gonna give us like like in 30 plus years they're gonna give us like a big brick and be
Yeah,
like,
why
this
put
is
the
your
code in the
fucking
box?
game.
Just put an SSD in the damn PS5 case at this point. Like that would just be more
Yeah.
helpful.
It's this thing where like people say that the trade-off for digital games is that you take up storage space as opposed to shelf space, but then
This fits.
it's like
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, but
5
then
feet
it's
of-
like the whole thing of well, you don't have that much storage on the console. Like my PS5 I think is like 500 gigs, which is
My
like
shelf right here can probably fit more than one of my consoles can. Like
definitely
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's like, so you have to have
fucking adjacent.
yeah, but it's like you
Like-
have to have an external hard drive on like PlayStation, Xbox now. Otherwise, you can't have a game library. You can have maybe like
No.
3 or 4 games, and then it fills up.
And even then, like, I'm there having to delete stuff just to
all the
download
time.
new things
I
and
just
everything. Like,
when I
Yeah.
got Resident Evil 2, I deleted like GTA and God of War Ragnarok and Cyberpunk and you had 4 games or I probably need to delete all of them, but you got to clear space like every time I get it. And that was the disc version too. Like what's going on?
yeah, and you need,
Yeah.
and if you want to get good storage, you need to pay like like a lot of money to get like a bigger
Storage is so
like,
expensive.
storage, like,
Mhm.
and it's so expensive. So like,
And it's like these consoles
No.
are getting more expensive, which like I
$900
know,
for PS5 Pro, dude. What are
which
we
like I
doing?
know is to do with things like RAM and all that, but also
Yeah.
you'll imagine paying that much for a console that can't even hold like 10 games.
Oh my
Imagine
god, can we even talk? Can we talk about the price increase for the Steam machine recently? Because that was
well,
also
the price
like,
price
crazy.
announcement, yeah.
the price
Yeah.
itself.
Was-
Yeah.
I thought it was an increase. No,
Well,
No,
Isn't
no,
it like
that
that's
was
not-
their
This is a new
first time
this is a
talking
new
about it.
thing.
First time mentioning the price, because people have been talking about the Steam machine price for like a year now. It feels like when are they going to mention the
Right.
price? And they finally
They
came to a
did.
conclusion. And
oh, okay.
Kevin, I'm
I
sure you know
thought it
about
was like going to be around like 400 to 700,
No,
and then
it was all
they
speculation. Up
increased
until
it to
recently.
1,000.
It was all rumors.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe I think what you're thinking of. I could be wrong. I think they announced it, and then once they announced it, they mentioned, "Oh, we wanted it to be something like 700 or something," or it was going to be. I don't some case where they mentioned something along the lines of that, maybe, but that could have been what you saw if that is the case. But no,
I'm
it's-
just so baffled by like this is the thing that's supposed to I guess take the console market, like, but like I feel like this was advertised to me as like this is the PC for console gamers, and
Mm.
it's like doubled what any other console is right now.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I'm trying to think like, is it a good price for the PC that it is? Like if you wanted like another gaming PC, is that a good price because game PCs are probably around that. If you want something equally as good, I don't know. I'm not well versed in that, but I think maybe is that the case because it is a PC. So like I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
maybe
But at
1,000
that
for the
point,
base version is equally as good, but maybe not.
at that point, just get a PC because then you have a PC
Sure,
with it
sure.
all, plus your Steam library. You can
Exactly.
get other things like Epic Games or something like that that can play games.
Yeah, because I will say that was my argument for the Steam Machine, that like it's double the price of any console, because I thought it was like just like just a thing to play games. I didn't realize you could run all these softwares and stuff on it like a regular PC.
But if it's meant to be like the like you say, like a PC for console gamers, it's like either if it's the same kind of price as a PC, you can play on PC with a controller. If that's the issue, you can just do that. So why would you not just get a PC? Because it's like, if you want a console, get a console. If you want a PC, get a PC. I don't really understand who this is for.
And the crazy thing, so I don't, because I think the craziest thing too is like I don't really know if you can play with any other controller or not. But if you can't, it's
you can actually. And I'm not to cut you off, but it's 1,000 for the version without the controller, and then 1,200 for the version with the controller. So yeah, you definitely
right.
can.
But I was gonna say that's even crazier if you can't use any other controller with it. But if you can, I think that's fine. But like, if you can't and you can only use it with the Steam controller, but you have to pay extra to actually use, like that's like you can't do that. You can't just like sell the TV remote to the TV separately.
No.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the Steam
sorry,
Machine
Jason,
thing,
you have something to say?
A little bit. It's like kind of the point with like who is this for? I think it's mostly just like kind of like people who don't want to have their computer in like the living room or have to move it all the time or plug it in like with a HDMI cord all the time. Just to like, it's someone who like, oh, I want to just have my Steam library in my living room or something like that.
Yeah.
But
I think $1,000 for the convenience is so weird.
Right. I just think that's
so
maybe
crazy.
like a little piece of like, oh, that's what it could be for, but it's not.
I would much rather drag everything to like the living room just for like to play for a bit and put it back than spend $1,000 just to do that.
I think this is the biggest issue with the Steam Machine. Is like, who exactly is this for?
There is, I guess, a market there, but it's so niche.
Yeah.
Such a
or like someone who doesn't have a PC or a console, never had Steam, just wants a Steam Machine. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird.
It's just like you can kind of make the argument for like against the case whether you're just a person who just wants a PC only for gaming, or you want like a computer and a console all wrapped in one, or like if you're just a person who doesn't want to like play on their computer desk and they want something in their living room. But it's like you can make so many arguments against whether it's like
it's definitely
it is way too expensive for the convenience.
For sure. I would never need it personally, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's hard.
Well, it's
but anyway, we'll get to
it's GameCube.
Yeah. It lives. But we'll get to the big topic. You knew this was coming. Stupid fucking Sony made an announcement.
Guys, don't look. Don't listen. Block your ears, guys. Block your ears. Block your ears.
Hold my hand and close your eyes when I say this.
Yes. Everyone listening, please close your eyes and hold your own hand and pretend it's like all of ours collectively.
Tell
as
all
we
your
tell
games
you
to close their ears. That's what I just did.
James, I'm pretending to hold your hand.
Okay, that's good. Hold the glover.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Sony, as of January 2028, are not going to make any more physical games because they're fucking stupid.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And this, is bad for a number of reasons that we'll get into. But it comes right after this whole fiasco where they had to remove over 500 movies from users' libraries, movies that they paid to buy and keep. And they removed them from their libraries because of licensing issues. And it's
I
like,
feel
wow,
like
now
feel
you're
like
going to tell us we
that
have to move to digital
And
when you can
was it
just
the same
revoke
day?
everything?
They announced the PS3 store or something
And
was
Vita, yeah,
closed
PS3
Yes.
Vita
as well?
stores.
And
I mean,
Vita.
that's
On the
gonna
same
happen.
day they announced all this.
It was the same. Oh my god, their
Yes,
timing was
think.
couldn't be any worse. I feel.
Couldn't have been worse.
Like,
Well,
I feel like
And
that
drop them
then-
both at
fact
once
of the
because they
whole.
get backlash for both, and then you get double backlash. So they're just like,
Yeah.
here's it
then-
all. Here's everything.
It's like, by the way, we're getting any way that you can get all the older games digitally, and
Yeah,
we're
it's like,
not printing
We're
them
trapping
anymore.
you into a cage with this. You can't get
Mhm.
anything.
And then
Yeah.
they announced that if your account is inactive for, I think it's 3 years, if your account is inactive for that long, they'll delete it. So your whole library, which will have to be digital and tied to your account, if you're not active in that amount of time, all of these games that you'll be paying like $100 now for will just go.
There's
And
also
then,
that
sorry,
deal that happened a few
bye.
months
They'll
ago.
like take it away.
They delete your account, and your
What's
account
this
is what has
deal
the games
as
on.
well with another similar
I don't
thing
even know they
where
deleted your.
you have to renew the licenses for your digital games every 30 days. You have to be connected to the internet, and like every 30 days the licenses for your digital games have to be renewed, or else you can't play them or something like that. It's PlayStation.
Dude.
Oh my god!
You guys know
Now I
about that?
see like.
No.
I don't think you have to like
No.
manually do it, but there's like something. I don't know if it's that frequent, but it's like you need to be on the internet.
So
And
they're
the
really
licenses,
turning like.
let me finish. The licenses for the digital games have to be renewed, like every now and then and like you have to be connected to the internet or something, or else you can't. I don't know if they take them away. You can't play something like that.
So like they're really like taking away the just ability to own anything, because now it's like they're emplacing this new kind of way of like you're borrowing or you're renting or you're like signing a lease to just play
Yeah.
video games. Like,
But you're
that's the only way
paying
around
a
it.
set price to buy it, which the price is only increasing and it's only going to keep increasing. That you're going to be paying all this money to not own anything. That like and with the movies that just got taken from people's libraries, they didn't get a refund, any sort of compensation. It's just gone, and they paid to own it.
Because
And
what I was gonna say, I feel like that like story and that like fact, I feel like takes the cake on any argument you can make against for
Literally.
digital.
yes,
Yeah,
Because
they've
was the same
literally
day.
just proved why it's such a big issue.
you're right.
Mhm.
we have to learn from Scott Pilgrim versus the World on PS3 that was digital only 10, 15 years ago and got taken away, and there was no way to play it for 10, 15 years, and then it finally got a physical copy. Thank God, saved it. So
PT still gone.
PT, yeah, you had to have had it, or else
And I know that was a
like
demo,
games
but
now.
like it was its own
Right.
thing.
The,
That never like the game got cancelled, so
Mhm.
Yep.
it's the only thing of it that ever existed.
Because because I think like this is now like kind of this sort of like this feels like a very big statement by the distributors that like gaming is no longer an art. Like it's just not like
Well,
because like there's such a fight to preserve art in media and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
like it just feels like they don't even care if video games get lost. And I think
Mm.
that is what makes,
Yeah.
I guess, in my eyes, them see it
But-
as an art or not, is if they're willing to preserve it, and it's so clear that they're just not.
The thing is, like, if you bought a physical like Switch game or something, let's say, like, it's still technically a license, but say like in like 30 years the servers go down, you can put like Switch game into your Switch and still have the base game to play,
Mhm.
right? You can still play that. You don't need to connect to the internet to play it. You can have all the game like how it was at launch there to go. But this is just getting
or
rid
say
of all.
like your Switch breaks or your account gets deleted. You can get a new Switch, put the card right back in, and it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's still a license, but
Yeah.
they're not taking that away from you.
And that's also part of the issue too, is just like what's so good about physical games, and I guess what also makes sense, it's like I'm now solely responsible for whatever happens to my copy that I bought off of, you or the store. if I lose it, it breaks or whatever. You're like, oh yeah, sure, that's on me now, and that's absolutely fair. But then now it's like I'm buying it from you, but now that responsibility is all on you. So it's like you lose it, or you, like we saw earlier, take it away from me. Like it's just like if a server blows up or like something happens, it's like I'm never seeing that again. And it wasn't even on me.
Yeah.
So you're
There's
just losing
also
that part too.
there's also this massive thing of how it affects just like more outside world business stuff is the fact that now there is going to be no secondhand market for future PlayStation games. Retailers, they don't get to sell them. It's the only place you can get games for PlayStation at all is the PlayStation Store. So that whole market is just eradicated.
Fully monopolized by the company that's making the games and giving you the games. They have full
Yeah.
control over what to do with it and how they're priced and if you can own it anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just
like full sections in stores had to be just like gone, are going to be gone in like less than 2 years.
they've been slowly trickling in that huge, like the section of little papers have been getting bigger and bigger. It used to be a little like tiny section. Now it's like a whole wall at my Target of like Switch eShop, like eShop cards, like, or like game cards.
Dude.
Like they have one for every little. It's crazy. I don't know who's buying these, but they have a whole wall at my Target next to the physical games of like each individual game as a paper code. It's like nuts. But
imagine, I was thinking this. Imagine like a kid unwrapping that on Christmas.
Right.
Like I'm sure we all have memories of like unwrapping a game you really wanted,
and
it
don't
being
even
like
get started on how the younger
that's
generation
half
is
of
affected.
that's half of the like thing too, because like I'm sure with all of us, we've been we grew up getting games all the time, physically, and like half of the experience of like getting a game on launch or getting a game on Christmas is that you get a physical thing in your hand, get to open it up. That whole experience, half the experience of going on like games to getting games on launch for me is waking up, going to the store, having to wait a little bit, get the game, come home, open it up, and then play. That's half of the fun.
Think about like midnight launches as well. That's like a whole event for a community.
Yeah, kids will never get to experience having to go, getting to go to the game store, buying their game, and then their mom has to go run some errands, so you literally have to wait the entire day. So you just read the back of the box or the front of the cover,
open it
like,
up,
over and
take the
over
manual
again.
out, all that stuff. Look at that.
In the car on the way home, reading the instructions.
Yes. And like now, all they have to do is sit home, download the game, and then play it. And I don't find that.
Sure, I don't think that's the problem, like, because that's like a convenient, more easier way to like own your game, sure. But from what I can draw from like my real experience, I have a younger brother. We're like 11 years apart. He's, oh shit, don't do this to me. He's like 9 right now, and so he, I in this case he like it's movies, so like he'll buy movies on Amazon like all the time, when he wants a movie or to own a movie. But like the thing is though, like our problem with him is like he keeps forgetting he has them or owns any of them. So it's a lot of like he's watching a movie that he literally bought on Netflix. It's like, why are you watching it on Netflix or Disney Plus with ads, bro? It's like you own it. But that's the thing though. It's like he didn't actually like appreciate it. He doesn't appreciate the fact that he has it because and it's not even his fault, it's just because it's just on the TV, it's like it's not something he like physically has or like can actually physically remember he has by looking at the what's underneath the TV. It's like,
and
as soon as he turns off the TV, it's not there anymore. So how could he remember?
And that's a good point with like physical, like, because like with the music and like film industry, like they've all shifted to digital like years ago, right? They've been doing that, but the option to get them physically is still there.
Yeah,
you can still, if I still get Blu-rays whenever I like a film, I still get this like a CD or like a vinyl when I like it. But that not being an option for like that anymore.
people have made it
is
its
like
own like little hobby, just getting physical media. You know,
Look
like
at all of
I
us.
think
we
Look at,
all
look at
do
every
it.
single one of us.
we all
Yeah.
do it.
We all
Yeah.
collect pretty much all of
yeah.
physical media.
Saying people don't want to do it is, I feel like, insane because like obviously people do, but
There's and just people arguing that like this needs to happen, like we need to get rid of physical games. I think that's stupid because everyone has their like own their choice how they want to own their stuff.
yeah,
Right?
getting rid of the choice
Like
is
like I don't think we should arguing getting rid of the choice. I think the choice should be there. If you want to go full digital, hey, go do it.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
haven't seen much
But
arguing on that side. So what are people saying who are like on the agreeing with Sony? What could be their argument?
I think they just I don't even like see a proper argument. I just see people just like agreeing like, oh yeah, the future, all digital, baby. This is what they need to do.
For what?
I'm just
Who,
thinking,
who are
I
we?
see-
Like,
I don't know exactly. That's all I see.
see a lot of people being like, I don't understand the problem. Like, didn't we all go to digital like years ago?
it doesn't
It's
matter
like,
if you
and then-
maybe
oh,
have been
you
on digital for 10
did,
years.
but-
well because
Yeah.
This
Well,
gets
so
on my
here's the
nerves
thing.
too. I see people like they bring the argument like, when was the last time you bought a DVD or Blu-ray or something like that? I'm like yesterday. Like
Yeah.
people still do that. Like it's not.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
probably haven't, but people have been doing that for years.
Yeah, like people who are like, I haven't been to a movie theater in 10 years. It's like,
like exactly. Like,
And it's like it doesn't mean they should all close
yeah.
because you haven't been there.
I also think that like because I've seen some good arguments. I've seen like some more reasonable kind of like logical points of like because I don't think necessarily people like care too much whether or not like they buy physical or not. They just like doing digital. They've been doing digital for years because it's just the most convenient way to do it. But like I definitely am on the side of like I think people should have the freedom of choice whether or not they want to own it physically or not. Not just because of the freedom of choice, but also because the protection of the consumer. You know, if some people want to do digital, you know, that's fine. You know, like you one are allowed to choose the way that you own your thing, and also two, you know, I like the hassle of owning a physical thing because I know that it's under my own protection and that it's under my responsibility whether or not it's going to be lost or not, you know. And also like just that know that like guaranteed that like I can always go back and replay it or that it's just always there, and it's also like just something that I can physically have and appreciate. That's the thing that I was getting to with my little brother. Is just like, you know, I just know because like yes, true, it is a very easy and convenient way for him to just have a video game or just have a movie without having to go out and he has to wait all day or do any of that. But I do very much think he would appreciate it a lot more because it's in front of him and he has it, you know.
yeah.
I feel like the whole there's so much nowadays that is just like based on what's convenient, and like everything is geared towards convenience. And I've seen people make the claim that like, oh, do you really want to like when you want to play a different game, do you really want to like get up and take the disc out and put it? Is that much of an issue for you? Like you can't stand up?
it's not a
Like,
portable
what are you talking
system.
about?
I
No,
mean, I'm talking PS5. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
And like you can
like why
easily
can't you just
see
stand
your-
up and go to the shelf? Like you really we should kill this whole like form of
And I feel
means of
like
production because you don't want to stand.
going over to your like game collection and looking through your games, you get to see your games easier, and just like you maybe see when you haven't
Yeah.
played in like years, and like be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I should play that again.
I don't look at my digital library.
I just don't think you
yeah.
have to overcomplicate and over make it so convenient when like obviously there's so many issues with the medium to begin with too, you know what I mean? Like I don't think the convenience of not having to get up or go to the store beats out the issues of like, oh, what if they can just one day take it away digitally, or like I'm out of storage for my PlayStation or console, you know? It's like I think those inconveniences are way worse than the inconveniences I have with physical media. You know what I mean?
The
And
thing
that's
is
why
with
I also
yeah, the thing is with this whole it's just life now is kind of everything is based around trying to make everything as convenient as possible because people don't want to do stuff. And it's like, but it's, I don't know, maybe things being inconvenient is like what makes anything
worthwhile,
kind of good. And like
Yeah.
you don't get any experience out of an or a lack of inconvenience. Phrase that wrong. By things being convenient, like
it makes life easier, and that's like, what's the like?
But then you
I
just
feel like
it gets so convenient to the point that you don't do anything, and it's like
Yeah.
and nothing
Yeah,
has
I mean,
like
that's-
its own character or own like
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, I feel like that's also like its own like big, huge topic itself of just like I feel like, yeah, as a society we have made everything so convenient to the point where it's like it's creating all these newer issues that we didn't even have to face even before it wasn't as convenient, you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
God, like even just like purchasing games, like it's, you know, it's like you wake up earlier, you stay up late for the midnight launch to get there so you can guaranteed have a game, you know, on launch. But then, you know, they fix that issue with, you know, pre-buying or, you know, or pre-purchasing, and to the point where it's like now any like console or game that comes out, you know, scalpers, they just go up and just buy everything and just make it even more expensive, you know? Like now it's like, well, crap, I want to just go back to like going to the midnight launches because one, they were more fun than, you know, staring at my computer trying to order this thing that is just not going to happen. And like two, it's like it's just now become even harder trying to get the thing that I wanted versus before it, you know. But it was all for the sakes of convenience, you know. It's
imagine too many games in an all digital future.
That's just dead.
It's
right?
not there.
Yeah.
Like, it could have a good like retro market, but like nothing's being added on to that at all.
Yeah.
Eventually, everyone's gonna buy all the retro games. No one's gonna be able to sell them. Well, people still, you know what I mean? Like, it'd just be like
it would downsize.
it would
at the
downsize
very
it
least.
a lot. Because
There's
in like
also-
30 years, I'm sure people will still be buying retro stuff, but like, I don't know.
There's also the thing of, say, in 30 years, no one will be able to buy anything for the PS6. Like the PS3 and Vita stores have just closed, so it's going to be like you have like this maybe 20-year window to buy games for the PlayStation 6, and then after that, if someone like and it's like someone like us, like we have retro consoles that are from before our time, and it's like, say if you wanted to, you just can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
Imagine a kid in the future being like, oh, I want a PS6. All you can possibly get is a pre-owned one, and then you've just got the games that it has on there. You can't get any more. You just have to like buy a used one that has all the exact games that you will ever want.
Locked to an account, though.
Yes.
Another point I also wanted to make is that like I'm just so baffled by like how surprised they are when piracy goes up, you know, because it's like you have
buying isn't
literally
owning.
made it impossible to actually own anything, you know. Like of course, you know, piracy is gonna go up, you know, because it's like because it goes back to that conversation about like protecting the consumer, you know. It's like if you're not willing to ensure my protection, you know, over my product that you're selling me to, then like of course,
buying
like
isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing.
Exactly. Like you have literally fundamentally taken away what makes something worth owning, or like the rights to owning something. So like why should anyone have to follow the principles of what makes something like stealing or theft, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one point that I kind of want to bring up, like, what do you guys think about game key cards now?
I don't really like them.
Do you think this changes it, or do you think it just kind of
I think no
Like
matter
what
what,
Nintendo's
stuck
not
with the
doing?
idea of them, because with the file sizes, there's always going to be like that. Because we already have like most of the PlayStation discs are like key cards anyway. They don't have all the data on the disc. Like probably I actually don't really like Requiem probably isn't all on disc. It's probably like so like I think it was just a future we'd be stuck with no matter what. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It definitely seems a lot better than not having anything, but
Yeah, because
still
also it was
unfortunate.
just kind of their way of like getting away, or not getting away with, but like kind of protecting their own product on like how it was being used. Because I know like modding and stuff like that is definitely something they're like very against. So I feel like they put that in place of it, you know.
I think it was also just saving money on
Yeah.
production costs with cartridges that are certain sizes.
Yeah, I think, and also like I think I forget where I heard this, but I think when you put it in a game keycard, like it proxies a download, obviously, but like I don't think it's taking that from like a server. I think it's taking it from like in the system. There's like programming that says download this game if inserted. So I think
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be
You
an
could do
issue
it without
like servers.
internet.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I think.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't know.
No, that makes sense.
I think so.
Mm.
I think you might need. I don't know if you need internet or not. You might need internet still, but
would
I don't
need
think
internet
it goes
get
to
a
like.
Yeah, no.
I haven't tried it. I'll have to if I get a game keycard next, I'll have to try it. But like,
That
I don't know.
doesn't make sense.
I don't think it goes to like a server where it's keeping the game. I think there's
Yeah.
like coding in the console that says download this if this is inserted.
I've never heard anyone say it needs internet, so I think that'd be. I think I would have heard a lot more about that when that was hot off the press. If that was the case, that'd be a lot different.
Yeah, and like a lot of people like been shifting like their kind of thoughts towards Nintendo now after all this is happening as well. Because
Oh my god,
back,
yeah,
I
I
remember
have
like
seen that.
last year with the Switch 2 launch, everyone was like, "Oh, the prices are awful. All game key cards up, blah," all this stuff." And now people are like, Nintendo's probably the most affordable, first of all, gaming console out of all of them.
I think it's so funny how they went from the most expensive consoles to the most affordable ones,
and
like
then
not even within the span of a year.
Sort of consumer friendly to an extent. Game key cards don't seem as terrible. All this stuff, it's just like, what happened?
It's like people were hating on Nintendo, and like Nintendo's done a lot of like bad in the last year, so not really not to defend them, but I do think it's funny that like everyone was like, "Oh, boo Nintendo," and then PlayStation's like, "Wait, hold on."
Hold on.
Let us,
you think this is that? It's gonna get a lot worse.
Let us just show you how like terrible the rest of the industry is, and let's give you a little bit of perspective.
And like, I think also I didn't realize this. Nintendo's like with the whole game keycard stuff. Like again, like Jason said, PlayStation's doing that on discs. They don't tell you they're doing that. Nintendo tells you they're doing that. Nintendo has it on the box saying, "Hey, this is a game keycard. It's not on the disc on the cartridge fully. Has a download the rest." All the you want to probably check.
That's how
like, it doesn't explicitly say it like on the
it'll
box.
say on the back
bar
the amount of storage you need.
Yeah, it'll probably say on the box.
It just says like the amount of storage you need on the back of PS5 games.
Yeah, but with Switch, you get this little blurb on the bottom that says, "Hey,
well, it's
there
not
you
little,
go,
giant bar on the bottom of the."
No, it's giant. Like it's enough to see what it is.
Yeah, but yeah, they've literally become the most. They were the most expensive to the most affordable, and they didn't even.
Well, they weren't most expensive.
All they did, they
were
increased.
They were most expensive, but it was like a lot.
Yeah, than their past consoles. I think PS5 was $500, and Switch was $450. No Mario Kart, but then
and like
boom, $900 for the PS5 Pro, and then Switch 2 is going up, but only to like $500 for the base, right, or $550 for the base, or something like that. Not anything.
Yeah, it's not as dramatic an increase as
they could
with the others.
And I think Nintendo's being very generous with that because they could just bump it up like a lot more if they really wanted to. But they're like
they probably will eventually, but not yet.
And they will. I think they're doing it a little bit at a time just to like save people from like, not being able to afford their system.
I don't know that we should be saying it's generous that they're
not
being
probably
evil,
not
but
generous, but they're not being full on like, oh, we're gonna bump it up by $100. Like
they're not like
nowhere limit
to what they can get away with.
They also gave it a date, which is cool. They gave like, hey, at this point they'll start being like they're gonna be $500. You have this amount of time to buy one if you don't want to spend that much money.
I don't know, because that's kind of like saying, man, I'm so glad my boyfriend Nintendo doesn't punch me like how my friend's boyfriend PlayStation.
All right.
Like,
okay.
You know what
What are we talking
Sorry,
about?
that was a really bad example.
What's? Hold on.
I'm just okay. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that like I don't think it's like being grateful towards Nintendo because they're not as bad as the other ones, as like the other companies. I don't think is necessarily like valid. You know what I mean?
I completely agree.
Because
but
it's not as
it's
bad
like,
as like
Nintendo's price increase was like they didn't want to, and there was pretty much a point where the investors were like, you have to do this or we're pulling out. And so it was kind of like they had to. But I completely get the point that it's like, yeah, no, at the end of the day, Nintendo's still a company, and we shouldn't say like, oh my god, it's so good that they're still doing like bad business stuff.
Yeah.
When just looking at like PlayStation's obviously way worse. It doesn't make them actually better. It just makes them better by comparison. Yeah. So
do you kind of get my analogy though? Even though it was like a really bad one.
I get your like abusive boyfriend analogy about video game companies. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that one. But like yeah, like I don't know, just because like Nintendo is treating us better than all the other places, but doesn't mean that they're not treating us bad at all. You know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
The industry's just gone that way. And that's unfortunate. But
yeah.
At least Nintendo's punching us a little
Don't
later.
even stop, Nathan. Nathan, I know you want them to like notice you, but like
please
notice
me.
Go.
Dude, they don't even like I mean, they don't even care for the creators anymore. Like they stopped doing that like a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Isn't they used to have like a creator program that they like
they
shut down?
did. I don't even know what was going on with that. Like
They don't have ambassadors anymore? They don't have any ambassadors?
Do they? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think so.
Because being a Nintendo brand ambassador was like a thing for a while, but like I haven't heard anyone who is one nowadays.
Or even like flexes that they are.
Or even say they are. I don't know. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know they were the ones who got the games early and the consoles early. But like
the thing is about being
people still get like review codes, I think, but I don't know that there's a program for it.
Being a brand ambassador, I feel like I feel very restricted because like I feel like I want to voice my opinion about like this game, and if it's bad, I want to be like, hey, this is awful. Don't buy this.
He's trying to make Nintendo feel okay that they haven't emailed him yet. It's okay, we love you.
Oh.
You could be my brand ambassador.
Yeah,
I'm the first Nintendo James brand ambassador, guys.
Nintendo James like doesn't even exist.
How do you want it to? What do you want to? Would you just James Merrill?
Yeah, just for me.
Brand ambassador. Okay. Cool.
Wear a shirt with like my face on.
Yeah, I will do that every video from now on. I'll be wearing. And I have to do it in a British accent. So I had to do it. Wear your shirt and have an accent. And that's
can you give us a little taste?
Are gonna be. Welcome back to the Nathan 709. Wait, what do you want me to say? Just like an intro to a video?
Whatever comes to you.
Hey guys, Nathan 709 here. Today we're doing a video about Mario Kart World.
It's a bit Australian.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I've been doing an Australian voice. Like, me and my friends have been playing like D&D, and like my character's like has an Australian accent, and like I've been doing that, and me and Eugene did that whole thing 2 years ago with the bit we did. So I've been doing this. I've been doing an Australian accent like a lot, and like trying to do a British one. It's just like just a bit of Aussie gets in there.
Well,
anyways,
the bit went on for so long.
Anyways, I don't know why. Moving on.
What were we talking about?
Right. Well, I think there's one question left, and that's who's buying a PS6?
Me.
Crap, I don't know.
I'm not
'Cause, like,
knocking
I
it by
feel
the
like every
PS6.
time we do this, and then they announce some like huge game that I can't say no to, which is like
I would
which is
love
like
to say
definitely
no.
part of the problem.
The thing is, I would love to say no, but this is their whole thing. Like, people are just gonna buy all of this anyway. Maybe, like, at least in my case, like, I'm a console gamer. I'm gonna get the PS6 most likely. It's just how it is. I don't know.
And
the
the
thing
thing
is,
is,
like,
the companies know that too. You know, they know how
Well,
much
yeah,
they're
that's
valued. They
why.
know how much they're worth.
That's
You
why
know,
they
Yes,
do it.
because
So.
they're just
because
actively abusing that power
you
now.
guys like let them get away with it. So,
Yeah.
Well, because
There's
I'm
no other
just
choice. I mean, there is, but I don't know.
there absolutely is.
Oh, yeah.
Completely is.
oh, but Spider-Man 3, James, Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
But then
suck it up.
It's like
I'll just
go
I'll
PC,
just go into
but then
Aren't they
piracy.
PC now?
You can
Yeah,
say
piracy.
PC, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna buy digital games on Steam anyway at that point. So I don't know. We'll see. It's in a few years. Figure it out. Think maybe
Yeah, but
things
that's
could
been like
change.
their whole thing for like forever. So like,
Well, right, but I had
That's
that's why I don't use Steam. I that's why I have consoles for the physical games. But then my only
Yeah.
options become the digital. So I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I
But
like
with Steam, you can like copy it to like a USB or something, and then it's on there. You have it preserved.
Like I said, who
Mhm.
knows? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Like, I didn't get a PS5 right away, so I don't think I'm gonna get a PS6 right away. It's only gonna be if like I really, really want like a game, and the absolutely only way I can play it is on a PS6. But then again, I don't know because they've been they've been going to PC a lot too, and like a lot of third party stuff is on Switch 2 now. So if I really want it on console, I can play on Switch 2. So
Yeah,
I don't
because
know. Like,
my only reason why I even got a PlayStation 5 was because the last PlayStation I owned was a PS3. And so I missed out on all the PS4
Okay.
games.
Well, there you
And
go.
so when I got a PS5, I was like, okay, I'm getting all the PS5 games and I can play all the PS4 games I missed out on.
yeah.
And so
Well, that's a
I
phenomenal
don't really know about a
reason.
PS6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will not be getting one. I feel like I cannot speak this like so firm in this negative stance on this topic and then be like, well, I'm gonna give it all my money anyway.
Yeah.
Like no, if I don't believe this is good and I'm not gonna support it with my money. So
No.
I kind of like, yeah, it'll suck to miss out on some games, but like at the end of the day, it's video games. I have a lot of video games. There's going to be more coming out on Nintendo unless they go like all digital, I can keep playing that. So like I'll be fine. I'll live without getting a PS6. So I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I probably won't either actually.
And I respect and admire you
I
for
pictured
that.
myself with like actually picturing like a console with no disc drive. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna like.
I'll stand with
Like-
you. I'm just afraid to make up any promises because I kind of said the same thing for the Switch 2, and then Mario Kart World came out. That should just flew out the window. But
Yeah.
but like honestly, like I'm not as attached to PlayStation as I am to Nintendo.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
There's like, also a good chance that like I probably won't even care.
And Jason, you grew up with PlayStation.
Well,
like, a lot
I'm extremely
more.
attached to PlayStation,
Like,
but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say like my experience with the PS5, for example, has nearly been as special as it was with the PS3 and PS4. So
No.
it's like it's different.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like PS4, PS3, those are extremely special times. PS5 don't really have a ton of memories with it after 5 years of owning it. So
Like,
you know.
I'm more geared to like getting a better PC and just that can be my secondary option for gaming besides my Switch 2. So like at this point, that's kind of where the direction I'm going in. So
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like it's if you're kind of invested in the ecosystem of something, it is very difficult to just kind of opt out. But at the same time, I mean, I'm a very firm believer in vote with your wallet, and like personally, don't feel right supporting this. Not going to.
No.
But like,
Yeah,
I can understand the desire to stay with it if if you're fully into that. But
yeah, I just wish they would start treating it like everything else, like music and film, and just keep it as an option. Because
especially
Probably
when
music.
it's way more expensive than
exactly,
those.
because I don't think we even mentioned. We also mentioned like there's still gonna be like $80 to pay for these games, which is ridiculous. If it's a digital file,
probably gonna go up beyond that still,
and go up exactly when it really recently should be a lot lower because you're paying for like the packaging and you know
they're cutting all
the
these
disc
production
and all that
costs.
stuff. If you're cutting all that, like it should also cut the price, but that's not what's gonna happen, and it's not happening. So yay!
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you want to own stuff, you want to preserve stuff, you want options, and that's what they're taking away. Very bad. Very bad time to be a gamer.
And your protection.
The only reason I bought this 2 years ago is because they got rid of Angry Birds, like the original, from the App Store. You cannot download those now unless you have them. So I was like, if I own this, I own this now.
Yeah.
For good.
No one's taking it from you.
Exactly. So I can, So,
because that is the moral of the story. How can they take away something that you're supposed to own? How?
They do it.
How?
Moral of the story is
off your console.
How?
Moral of the story is companies and corporations are evil. They are not your friends. They just want your money.
Yep.
And they will make decisions that screw you over to get a bit more of it.
Yeah.
What a fun talk, guys! Did we all have fun?
Yeah.
I can still go Mario Party on GameCube though.
Fun.
I can still go buy my Mario Parties on GameCube and have a fun time.
Yeah.
And pretend we're it's 2000 whatever, and it's like all games are on discs.
Yeah, and I can go on my phone and play Mario Kart Tour.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Nope, can't do that now either. Which is actually
not that I want to
bring that up briefly.
Still,
not the point. Yeah, not that you know everyone like, oh man, I'm gonna be so upset. I don't like the fact that that's like just they're getting rid of that entirely and not having like some like offline version, which I don't think would take a lot to do. Just to have an offline version of that game where it's just like complete and like you can play it whenever you want, and like I don't know. They preserved those tracks in the Booster Course Pass, but I mean,
but there's no physical version of Booster Course Pass.
There's no physical version of that, so when that's gone, that's gone too.
Yeah. Well, been great. Been what a wonderful week in gaming.
Only positive topics next
episode.
This
month has really sucked. I didn't even realize.
Only happy thoughts next time.
How much has happened within just the last few weeks?
It's a terrible, terrible time. Terrible time. Please comment all your sympathies for all the gamers in the comments.
Yeah.
And we'll leave you there. We'll go. We'll leave you alone now. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 32 of the Tipping Stars podcast. And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye-bye.